welcome. Some time back I got this waffle maker and hand mixer from Asda. I believe the waffle maker was £18. I'm not sure how much the hand mixer was, but I wanted to switch up my breakfast and have savory stuff as well, so I made this sweet potato waffles, which I am going to share with you. So if you want to find out how I made this amazing delicious sweet potato waffles, stay tuned. Now, does that not look delicious? So basically, to get the recipe, I googled sweet potato waffles and I got it from a blog called Eat the Love. I have switched it up and added a few things as well, so I'm going to show you what I have added. So what I added to this is the bell pepper and the chorizo. I also used a different type of cheese. I used Parmesan and those two spices. Whilst you're cutting the vegetables, you would want to make sure that the sweet potato is on fire boiling. Make sure you cut the vegetables into tiny bits as possible. Once this is done, turn your attention on the sweet potato and make sure you mash it up as I am doing. I've basically waited for it to cool down and then just mash it up as you can see in the video. We are now ready to put all the ingredients together. First, I measure 1.5 cup of flour. Add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. The original recipe asked us to separate the eggs, but I just put both eggs in there and it turned out fine. So it's all up to you what you want to do. You also want to add half a teaspoon of salt, just for taste, or however much salt you want. Just make sure you don't use too much. You also need 1/4 of unsalted butter. You can use whatever brand you want. And then you add all the vegetables into the bowl. And then you also want to add 1.5 cup of whole milk. I am using organic whole milk. You can use whatever milk you want. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer to use whole milk. And then you add the potatoes that you mashed as well to the ingredients. So now you're ready to mix it with the hand mixer, just to make sure that everything has mixed together properly. What I usually do is I do add a bit of milk here and there just to make sure that the consistency is what it should be. For me, I just feel like it has to be a bit thicker, not too thick and not too watery, but thick enough to ensure that when I put it in the waffle maker, it doesn't come out too soggy or too bread type, sort of like waffle. So just go with your instinct and adjust, add however much more milk you think you would need as you put this together. And once this is all mixed up, you want to make sure you switch on your waffle maker and then you put it in the iron as you can see in this video. You don't have to use organic whole milk. I decided to use organic because it's what I wanted to use. I've also tried using water before, but I can't remember how it came out. So if you do try it, let me know. This waffle maker, I just have to check when the green light is off just to see if it's done. And if it's not done, I just put it back on and wait for a few minutes and then check back again. And then voila, it's all done. So you want to repeat this until you are completely done. Thing is, you can put as much butter in there. By butter, I don't mean the butter, but I mean the butters in the mixture. As much in there as you want. You can put as little as you want. If you want to make a certain amount, like for example, if you want to make 5 or whatever amount or 10, you can put as little as you want or as much as you want, but not too much that it overflows, because I made that mistake. You wouldn't want to do that. It just creates too much work. So just repeat until all the butter have now been waffled. Now here we go, the waffles are all complete and they are ready to be consumed or devoured. I basically make a batch of this and eat some during the week and keep some in the freezer for the following weeks or week. You can actually freeze this if you'd like. If you're as lazy as I am, you would make a batch and freeze the remaining. It takes a lot of time for me to actually complete this, so I like to freeze some and have it in the following week. So these are examples of how I've actually had this with eggs for breakfast and also with chicken for lunch and as you can see, all my other breakfast ideas. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you have tried this before. Until next time, it is goodbye. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.